Flames erupted from the window as Linda, the HOA president, hurled a Molotov cocktail into what she believed was an unapproved shed. But it wasn't a shed, it was a bomb squad training facility. What happened next turned Maple Grove Estates upside down, sparking outrage, betrayal, and a firestorm of consequences. Let's rewind to where it all began. It was a typical Wednesday morning. Sunlight bathed the tidy rows of suburban homes, sprinklers hissed in rhythm, and a lawnmower droned in the distance. I was in my kitchen, cracking eggs into a sizzling skillet, when my phone buzzed. The screen flashed, perimeter alert, zone 3. Wiping my hands, I opened the security app, expecting another petty HOA complaint, maybe a kid's ball in a flower bed or Linda on her infamous compliance patrols, clipboard in hand, sunglasses perched like a dictator's crown. But the live feed stopped me cold. There was Linda, standing in front of my training facility, red-faced and screaming. Her arms flailed as if the building had spit in her coffee. She was on the phone, jabbing her finger at the structure, likely ranting to code enforcement or rallying her HOA loyalists. Then my stomach lurched. She reached into her oversized purse, pulling out a glass bottle, a rag, and a lighter. For a surreal moment, I just watched, dumbfounded, as she fumbled like a low-budget anarchist. She lit the rag, the flame leaping to life, and hurled the bottle through the facility's window. The impact wasn't cinematic, no roaring fireball, but the camera caught the whump of shattering glass and the crackle of flames seizing dry materials. Smoke poured from the window, thick and black. My heart stopped. Linda had no clue what she'd done. That shed, she despised, the one she'd slapped with 6 violation notices, wasn't for lawnmowers. It was a certified bomb squad training facility, built on my property after 23 years as an Army Yodi commander. Explosive ordnance disposal, the job where you walk toward bombs while others run. The facility had sheriff's approval, county permits, and state clearance. Its reinforced walls housed simulation devices, robotic rigs, and decommissioned tech for training local teams on IED neutralization. All legal, all marked, and now all burning. I watched, helpless, as flames licked the roofline. I dialed 911, struggling to explain to a stunned operator that the HOA president had just torched a bomb squad site. Within minutes, sirens wailed. Fire trucks roared through the gate, followed by sheriff's deputies and a bomb squad van. I met them at the curb. "Mark Hayes," a squad leader asked. I nodded. "It's bad. Arson. I have footage." I pointed toward Linda's house, 2 doors down. She did it. Smoke thickened, stinging the air. A squad member emerged from the building, eyes wide. "Is that a Mark V inert model in there?" he asked, voice tight. "Yes," I said. "Plus dummy dispersal units and 2 disarmed trainer rigs." He stared. "She set fire to a mock dirty bomb module?" "Looks like it." His expression wasn't fear, it was disbelief. The street became a circus. Neighbors clustered, phones out, whispers turning to outrage. Yet no one helped. No one asked if I was okay. Linda strutted onto her lawn, arms crossed, smirking as if she'd just saved the neighborhood. That smirk wouldn't last. I handed the footage to a deputy. She lit it herself. "Watch." He did, 3 times. By the third, his jaw was locked. "Don't go anywhere," he said. This just went federal. Linda had no idea what she'd targeted. To her, it was just an eyesore in her beige empire. So she tried to burn it down, like every HOA tyrant dreams of erasing defiance. But she picked the wrong fight. The flames she ignited were nothing compared to the chaos that followed. Less than 24 hours later, a glossy PDF hit every resident's inbox. Community Safety Bulletin, unauthorized structure removed. The HOA claimed the fire wasn't arson but a necessary removal of a dangerous structure threatening children. They praised Linda's decisive action, implying she'd consulted safety experts. Safety experts? I was the expert. The HOA had approved the facility 3 years ago. I had their signed forms, notarized permits, and Linda's own emails confirming its exemption from her petty rules. But in their warped narrative, facts were optional. An ATF agent, reviewing damage with me, saw the bulletin and snorted. "She's spinning this as heroism?" I nodded. Classic Linda. Mistakes are just bold interventions. He didn't laugh. Neither did I. The longer her lies spread, the harder it'd be to nail her. Worse, some neighbors bought it. At the mailbox, Mrs. Near kids. Really? I didn't argue. The HOA smear campaign had painted me as a reckless ex-soldier with a secret bunker. Linda's real issue wasn't safety or kids. It was control. She hated my independence. No HOA potlucks, no groveling, no repainting my shutters from charcoal to approved taupe. Our Cold War had simmered for years, but now it was nuclear. At an emergency HOA meeting I wasn't invited to, Linda doubled down. A neighbor secretly recorded it. Her voice cut through. We can't allow militarized compounds here. I stormed into the HOA office. Linda sat at the desk, cool as ice. She didn't touch it. Leave it with my assistant, she said. That's slander. HOA's muddy things. I stared at the ruins. I showed up, uninvited, in my old uniform jacket, not to intimidate, but to remind them who I was. Linda's smile flickered. This is what you did. Her eyes widened. She bragged, someone whispered. Linda stammered, leave. I faced the crowd. She could have killed someone. Her lies won't outrun the truth. I walked away, leaving silence in my wake. That night, the HOA's website crashed. Someone leaked the footage. Her allies scattered. The biggest explosion was coming. Expecting a loyalist, she opened her door to 3 federal agents. Linda Grayson, you're under arrest for arson, destruction of federal infrastructure, and endangering public safety. Cuffs clicked before she could protest. Her shrieks echoed as deputies led her down her pristine walkway, neighbors filming every step. By noon, the videos were viral. But the fallout was seismic. The ATF and DHS dug into HOA records, uncovering years of corruption, $142,000 in misappropriated funds, fake contracts, and payments to Linda's cousin's shell company. The HOA board tried to dissolve quietly, but I led a class action lawsuit with 14 neighbors. We won. The HOA was dismantled, its assets split among residents. Linda's home was seized, her accounts frozen. She got 7 years in federal prison, no parole, no mercy. Maple Grove changed. No more fines, no petty rules. Kids played freely, shutters bloomed in every color. I rebuilt the facility, bigger, stronger, with a plaque, unauthorized entry prohibited. Protected by federal law. Ask Linda. Some laugh. Others ask, who's Linda? I just smile. Linda wasn't just a person, she was a warning. Unchecked power, even in a suburb, breeds tyranny. She burned herself down trying to control what wasn't hers. The truth? It always burns hotter. What do you think? Was Linda a power-hungry villain or a misguided zealot? Should I have fought harder or let the system handle it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a debate about HOA overreach and suburban power trips. Share this story if it fired you up, and subscribe for more real-life dramas that hit harder than a Molotov cocktail.